right. All right. With this, was never in a Dance of Fire and Ice. Okay, so this is GD then. Let's do this. Next up, we have Pure Gynt by cYsmix, featured in Geometry Dash Is My Understanding. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here, musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, if we somehow hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube before Christmas 2025, which is an actual possibility, blows my mind. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I will take a single fan fiction of the choice of the community, and I'll fully produce, record, and voice act an audiobook for it. We did have Avlixos offering a giveaway for Discord Nitro as well, so if you want to build for the hype, let me know if there's anything else I could do, or if you want to offer, go ahead, let us know, let's coordinate. We have to achieve this through legitimate and honest means only. No account duping, no botting, no buying followers, no rat behaviors like that. Go share the videos, the streams with your friends, with your families, with your family's friends, with your friends' families. Those are two distinct concepts, by the way. Bring people to the community, use the hype function on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but we have a group on the Discord that does, so go check it out. And, yes, and bring me more artists to collaborate with. I will do throat singing, I will do guitar shredding, but do not harass anyone, do not spam anyone, don't be a rat. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, regardless of the tier that you're in, you get access to the videos on Saturdays, at least for the LFA, so become a member today. Disclaimers for this on your screen now, so go ahead and read them. Pause the video if you want. 3, 2, 1. So, with that being said, let's do this. Pure Gynt. Let's go. Okay, so we are 7 seconds in. We include quite a few things. How many requests can you place per Wheel of Destiny? It depends. The wheel, Botrick supports 50 during the live queue, so there's that. Mr. Ed, welcome today. How you doing? Zero Action Missing Monster was your favorite island? I don't have favorites. There is Mozart, and then there's everybody else. And Hayes, welcome today. How you doing? So we start with a beat. With what is called an ostinato. This is from the previous video. So ostinato is basically repeating something over and over and over again. Right now, we are having a doubling, basically. We have the bass drum, we have a violin very, very high up, or a violin sample, very, very high up, being doubled. Doubling when you have more than one instrument doing the exact same thing. Right now we have both the violin, the bass drum, and we have another violin in the middle, giving us a little bit of extra beat in what is called syncopation. Syncopation just means off beat. Offbeat, simple as. So if my beat is 1, 2, 3, 4, anything that does not hit right there is syncopation. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then it is syncopation. Evan goes, thank you for the membership. It reminds me. Thank you. Enjoy your status, and remind me after the song to remind you of the bribe. Anyway, let's continue. Let's see where this goes. Now we're building more elements of the drums, more percussion. Okay, so now we bring in a couple of hits of the drums, we bring in the synths, and we now finally bring our initial motif. So, motif being the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. And in this case, we are doing already the motif. We're developing it right away, doing some quick variations of it. We're doing side chaining. We're doing quite a few things over here. Side chaining being when the bass drum hits, you turn down the volume of whatever is being side chained and back up. I've noticed two types. The one that is gradual, like you turn down the knob and then back up, and then the binary, like on and off kind of switch. Really cool. Let's just see where it goes. Repetition of what we just did, and and a quick moment of going off the ramp. Very, very cool way of very quick. Off the ramp being a colloquial term that I use. Colloquial, by that I mean there's no official academic definition for this, or at least I'm not using it for the sake of simplicity. And off the ramp is what I call a transition. It can be as short as a couple of beats as it was here. It can be as long as an entire section, and the purpose of it is to make your listener feel suspended up in the air at the mercy of inertia, waiting to see where you land. How do you do that? Remove the drums. Maybe the bass as well. It's what happened over here. And now we're going over here. Let me just add this over here. So yes, let's see where this goes. Variation. So variation of the motif that we just had with a little bit of octave displacement. So octave displacement being a very, very fun term, which just means... Okay, so octave, let me write it again because I was trying to get a bigger octave displacement. I can do this, I promise. So octave displacement is when you take something from one octave to another. So what is an octave? When it comes to Western music, we use scales. All of our scales come from what is called the chromatic scale. The chromatic scale is all 12 tones of the scales of the range of music that we have. That is all white and black keys in the keyboard, all 12 frets of the guitar, that kind of thing. And out of those, you then take 7, which makes your scale. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to be using the just numbers, right? So our scale would go from note 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, which then, when we reach number 7, the following note would be going back to number 1, which is going to be then our octave. It would be the 8th note, octa, but we are just repeating it, and then we just continue going. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there is 1. So the way octave displacement works is, let's say we have a quick melody over here that is notes 1 to 2 to 3, and this is our melody going on over here. Octave displacement would be, we are still going to play the same notes, we're just going to change, so the lower... The more to the left we go, the lower it's going to sound. The more to the right we go, the higher it's going to sound. That's how these octaves work. And what we're going to do is then, okay, let's take the 1 up here at the very, very high tippy-top range of what we have, 2 down here at the very, very bottom, and 3 over here in the middle. We are still playing notes 1, 2, and 3. We're just playing it with octave displacement. And by the way, you can keep repeating the scale up and up and up and up. Chromatic scale goes the same thing, up and up and up and down and down and down, until your instrument runs out of range. The range of the instrument is just how many notes it can play in total, depending on the tuning and depending on everything else. The piano, being the most versatile of all of them, has almost the entire range of known music, and then you have a few other things. So yes, we have... Sorry, I picked the worst time to check your DM, so click send me another one so that I don't forget to DM you back, because otherwise I will forget. So yes, we have this. By the way, if you want to hear a really, really cool track with octave displacement, listen to Goat by Polyphia. This track, dude, the track starts with the melody, with the original melody, the original motif, and then comes Tim Henson and the other guys playing the melody in octave displacement, just bouncing up and down. The entire genre that Polyphia and bands like this use comes from exploiting the idea of octave displacement with a couple of other virtuoso things to the extreme. Just like the school of, say, Yngwie Malmsteen was all about the arpeggio sweep pickings, the school of, like, a bunch of others, that a bunch of different schools focus on different techniques. The school of Polyphia, Tim Henson, I forget the name of the other guy, of the other guitarists that do this, but it's all focused on octave displacement. And basically we've done that with this synth over here to make it go from the regular range that it was in to a lower range to a higher range. So let's see where it goes. Repetition. So you can hear sometimes the bass, sometimes higher. New section. Variation of the original motif, I believe. Bright cue after this one. Yes. Off the ramp again. We tone things down, we bring this version of the motif. And as you can hear, we're now switching around the instruments. And by the way, in the accompaniment, we've been mainly hearing accents with the other instruments. This is really cool. This is really cool. So yes, we're bringing in this other version of the motif. It's got a little bit of slides here and there. More variation, more developing, and this. Ivan, yes, I will explain. Don't worry. I'll explain. Don't worry. This is from the live cue, by the way. Yes. Transition build-up, and this right here, this type of build-up that we're doing, this type of development is called sequencing. This type of sequencing, it's somewhat rare because sequencing is the idea of taking a musical idea and then repeating it, but instead of repeating it from the same spot, you change where you started in this scale. And right now, what we are doing is we are not taking just one melody, we are taking the entirety of the ensemble and we are bringing that while at the same time speeding up. It's a cool way of incorporating the concept of sequencing while doing a build-up. So let's see where it goes. So we're building towards a drop. And... oh! So we drop the beat, and where usually most artists would then shy away from the melodies that they have and just focus entirely on the bass, we go from one extreme to another. We built this up, we were sequencing it upwards until we reached the very, very tippy top of the range, and now we go hardstyle, I guess is the name, and we bring this version of the motif in the bass. And we just distort it. Very, very nice, nasty, crunchy, very good drop. Let's see how this goes. Focusing on that bass. Still. Ooh. We bring it back up with the synths in the background holding some chords. So the background synths are holding the chord, but they're being sidechained, while the main melody is not, and that gives the background melodies this kind of like flashing sensation. It's really cool. Let's see where it goes. Octave displacement. New variation of the motif. We've done this one before, we're just engaging in octave displacement. Oh, this is cool. So now we are, of course, in the climax, and we are revisiting as many of the versions of the motif that we've done throughout this piece. Very, very cool, because I like that not only are we revisiting the different melodies, but we're revisiting them in different octaves. This is a really, really cool track when it comes to octave displacement. So we're just going back and forth, giving it not just the sense of the octave displacement, but it gives it a sense of call and response. Call and response being a musical conversation. Instrument 1 does something. When it stops, 2 starts, 2 stops, 1 starts. But in this case, we're doing call and response, kind of like cycling through the different motifs or the different versions of the motif that we've had. So this is called call and response, not call and response, call and response. As in, one calls, the other one responds. That is what it is called. I realize that I should write more of these. I really need to write these terms down because English. So yes, let's see where this goes. We bring a off the ramp like outro. We remove the drums. We bring this version of the motif and we double it with chimes. So there's chimes playing a little bit higher up. This is insane. Oh, man. One last run of the motif with that. And it just ends. We ended with the chimes. I think it was a Glockenspiel. I think that was a Glockenspiel. So Glockenspiel being this very beautiful, very, very beautiful instrument over here. It's a very innocent sounding instrument. It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the mallet instruments. I absolutely love it. My favorite work that contains a glockenspiel is Die Zauberflöte. Die Zauberflöte by Mozart. It's an opera, so it's like 3.5 hours long. The Magic Flute by Mozart. Yeah, the Zauberflöte, but I don't have the umlaut right now, so I'm doing it this way. So yes, the Zauberflöte, absolutely beautiful composition in general. It's a beautiful work. I think it was Mozart's last opera. I think I might have done one more after that one. I don't remember. But yeah, it uses the glockenspiel as even a magical tool. It's absolutely wonderful. And whenever I hear the glockenspiel, I associate it with that kind of like magical nature that it has. And yeah, very, very cool way of ending this this track. So it was his last opera, right? Yeah. So I was remembering things right. Look, I am the great elder one. Okay, I am old as hell. So my memory isn't as fast. Isn't the pronounced as tz? The Zauber. It depends on the thing. Potato, tomato, you know. So with that, there you go. That was Peer Gynt by cYsmix. What a wonderful journey this was from Geometry Dash, or featured in Geometry Dash, is my understanding. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a Layman-Friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, if we somehow hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube before Christmas of 2025, I will take a single fanfiction of the choice of the community. I will fully produce, record, and voice act an audiobook for it. We also have we have a member offering to do a Nitro giveaway for Discord. If you want to offer anything, or if you think I should do more stuff for this kind of hype, let me know. Comments, and we'll figure something out. This has to be achieved through legitimate and honest means only. No account duping, no botting, no buying followers, no rat behaviors like that. Share the videos, the streams with your friends, with your families, with your family's friends, with your friends' families. Those are two very distinct concepts, by the way. Bring people to the community. Use the hype function on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but we have a group on the Discord that does. Link down below. Go check out with them. Bring me artists to collaborate with cYsmix. I will do throat singing for you, Mongolian throat singing. The type, I will do it. Do not harass anyone. Do not spam anyone, okay? I would love it if it happens, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. So yes. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, regardless of the tier that you're in, you get access to the videos on Saturday, at least for the LFA, so become a member today. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, I will be linking it in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, go to the pinned comment on this video, and it has the instructions on what to do. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you're not in Europe, do not worry. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule showing in your local time zone in both Discord and Twitch. They're both linked down below. So if you live in Dildo, Newfoundland, and Labrador, Canada, and you're like, hey, but what time is 6 p.m. in Hungary? I don't live there, eh? Sorry. No worry about it. No need to worry. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule in your local time zone, in the Discord and the Twitch. And follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel because, of course, we have a gaming channel. I'm on YouTube. What else could I possibly have? Games are Basterd. It's where we put the recordings of the video game after shows. Those get recorded on the main channel during the streams. And we then put the recordings on the gaming channel. Link down below, or just search on YouTube. Same username as James R. Basterd. Just swap the J for a G and you got it. And yeah, there you go. That was Peer Gynt by cYsmix. Really good stuff, man. That was really, really good. But yeah, let's move on.